Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother, and we are back to Simic. A lot of people, they say, where's the Simic Merc content, Nikachu? Well, okay, we're back to Simic. Simic is not my priority at the moment, but definitely Simic has some advantages right now. And when I take sit back and look at the metagame in Modern, I actually think there's a lot of good things going for Simic, so that's what we're going to be playing today. If you love seeing Merfolk in all sorts of flavors, both mono blue and blue green, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with themanabase.com. And MTG Jeff, in Standard, is playing Thassa, a Sultai version of Thassa Deep Dwelling, only on themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And the MTG Mastermind, the coaching program to help you become a winning player, improve at the game, reach new goals you've never beaten before, only on the MTG Mastermind. So I'm gonna go look at Simic. It's I think actually Simic is probably well positioned. It's just not something I enjoy playing right now. I'm just much more interested in the Violus versions of Merfolk. But, there's a lot of matchups where you just want to race. Things like the Valakut matchups, the Amulet matchups, the Whirza matchups. There's a lot of matchups where you don't really want to be patient, and you just want to try to kill your opponent as soon as possible. So with that in mind, I actually think going Simic and being aggro is a good thing right now. I think it's a very good thing. Now, that being said, let's talk about how I'm going to approach it. If you haven't noticed already, there's no Silvergill Adept in this 75.
I didn't notice it.
You didn't know? Well, you do now. You and everyone else. And the question is, do I want Benthic Biomancer or do I want Silvergill Adept? And if you remember how I was playing Simic Merfolk in the summer, I opted not to play Silvergill Adept because if I was going to be aggro and try to race Hogak and things like that, I want to have as many 1-drops on the battlefield as possible, because the more 1-drops you have, if you go 1-drop, Lord, that's a turn 4 kill, assuming no one, disrupts you or anything like that. So there are quite a decent chunk of decks in the metagame that are like that. That being said, I think we're pretty close in that direction. For me, Silvergill Adept is a card that says I want to go into the long game, but Silvergill Adept is a bad attacker because it has weak toughness and a very bad blocker. And also if you play Silvergill Adept on turn 2, there is unless you have an Aether Vial in play, there are very few combinations of turn 4 kills with Silvergill Adept in play on turn 2. If you play a Lord, if you even have a Kumena speaker in play, then you play Silvergill Adept on turn 2, you can go Lord, and it's just not going to be enough. So, I'm opting not to play Silvergill Adept. Some reasons for Silvergill Adept right now? I mean, Grixis Shadow is still around. Jund apparently is on the rise. The Jund community is getting really excited about Jund right now. It's pulling in some results. So those are some good reasons to move in favor of Silvergill Adept. But I think all the other decks, Amulet, Valakut, the combination between those two, I would say actually Silvergill Adept is good against Eldrazi-Tron. I think that's an attrition-based matchup. So it's close. It's really close. Anyway, it's close. I don't know what's the best thing to do. Maybe I could do something like this and take out Merrow, Reejerey, and Brazen Borrower, or maybe one of these cards and put it in with Silvergill Adept. So it's a really close call. But this is how I'm going to build it, because if I'm going to go Simic, I want to be more or less as aggro as possible. Another interesting choice that I've made with my deck, I don't have Collector Roof in the sideboard. It's okay, but, without Affinity or Hardened Scales in the metagame anymore, I don't know if it's as necessary. It still has good matchups. It's going to be good against regular Tron, and I also think it's going to be good against the Whirza matchup, because you can shut down Engineered Explosives. You can shut down, You can shut down Engineered Explosives. You can shut down Arkham's Astrolabe. You can shut down Mishra's Bauble so they can't keep getting cards, or if they draw it, it's going to be dead. And most importantly, you shut down the Thopter Foundry combo. So even if they have the combo in play, they can't activate it. I'm going to forfeit playing this card. It could take the place of Chalice of the Void, but I think I want Chalice for the mono red Prowess deck, which is pretty popular right now. I'm not playing with Silvergill Adept, so I think I'll bring in Chalice against Death Shadow, which is not something I usually like to play. Use it against. And Infect is around, so I will want to play Chalice against that. There probably could be some sideboard adjustments to throw in the Collector Oof. Another thing, Collector Oof is okay against Amulet because you shut down Walking Blister or Engineered Explosives when they look for it. And I guess my Collector Oof slot is just Damping Sphere. This is going to be my card against Tron and Amulet, and I think it's going to hit harder against Amulet, and we're a fast enough deck that we're going to make a good use out of this Damping Sphere. I have another Brazen Borrower in the sideboard. I was torn between Brazen Borrower or Dismember, and I decided to go with the Borrower because there are enough Karn the Great creators in the format looking for Ensnaring Bridge that we have to respect it. And I think that's about it. There's nothing else notable. Playing with Reejerey because I want to play aggro. Turn one drop creature, Lord. That's the plan for today. And hopefully...
It's planned for always.
The plan for... Well, I don't know about that. Oh, one thing before we get into our league. I don't know if it's time for this card yet. Aquatex will. But we're getting close. Like, we're getting really, really close to playing this card. I'm only going to be playing, like, a Simic League maybe once a month. Or maybe 2 times a month, pending how excited I am for the vilest versions of Merfolk. So I didn't want to playtest this today. But Aquatex will. So what all it is it puts a flight counter on target land, and that land becomes an island in addition to its other in addition to its other types. And if you control a Merfolk, you draw a card. So essentially, here's the thing: Spreading Seas is mostly for Island Walk now. There aren't really many creature lands to hit, and there's almost no decks to mana screw, so all we want is the Island Walk these days out of this card. Occasionally you can hit a Blast Zone or something, that's okay, but for the most part this card is just trying to get Island Walk. This is just a lot more mana efficient.
Does the Merfolk part trigger Reejerey?
Yes, it does, because it has... That is an incredibly good question, because this is a tribal card, and it says Merfolk on it. So technically, this is like a Merfolk spell. And Reejerey says, whenever you cast a Merfolk spell, not a Merfolk creature, a Merfolk spell. And this is a Merfolk spell. So actually, this does trigger Reejerey. That's some synergy we've never seen before on this channel, because I've just never played Aquatex Will. But I'm just throwing it out there. The day for this card, and I would only play it in Simic, because you want to be as mana efficient as possible. But the day for this card might be coming. I'm not sure. Maybe we still want Spreading Seas to hit Field of Ruin. But I'm just so opening it up to the world. We're drawing closer to a world where we could play Aquatex well. So with that, let's get into our league. Yeah, they do rerolls. Anyway, I won the die roll. Hand sort of sucks because we don't have the green source for this Kumena speaker, but well, it's crappy luck. It's fine. If we draw the green source, we can at least play, like, double blue draw plus Kumena speaker, but, you know, ideally I would like a different sort of hand. What the hell is this? Shock yourself? Oh, thank you.
Disdainful Stroke coming.
Okay, just in case I draw another Botanical Sanctum, I better play this now. And I'll play the Lord. Sure. What the hell is this deck?
Death Shadow.
Scour. So I'm
splashing green.
So I'm always in my mind thinking, you know, how am I going to use this Force of Negation? Cryptic Command. Misty Rainforest. Filling your graveyard. It's creepy.
You don't have Relic in the main, yeah? Lightning Bolt.
I think my best option is just to put creatures on the battlefield. I'll play a Merfolk Trickster, I guess, on their turn.
We'll see what that mana do.
We're up against some sort of control deck. So ideally, I don't really want to pay I don't want a 2-for-1 myself with this Force Negation. Had I known that this was a control deck, I wouldn't have played... I mean, I really had no idea when they... What did they do? Play Misty Rainforest Pass? Ghost Quarter? Some sort of teamer deck. That's an ugly card. I'm going to attack first. Actually, yeah, let's just attack. If they try to interact, we can, like, force negate something.
Fuck them up. Like this.
Do I care about this?
You might have worse things.
Okay, we're going to let that resolve.
He's hurting himself quite a bit.
Yeah, I get it. So I'm going to play now Benthic Biomancer, and then we're going to give ourselves the option to loot. Maybe loot away this Botanical Sanctum. Once upon a time. What do you look for? Euro! Seems difficult to beat. Okay, so this is some RUG control deck playing Euro. Now I understand why they want to dump a bunch of cards in their graveyard.
Is that the thing where there's the second attack stuff?
No, that's the thing. They gain life, and yeah, they're just gonna play it. Okay. They get to draw a card. What do they draw a card? Gain 3 life and draw a card. Then you can put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. It's pretty stupid. Fortunately, we have a Merrow. We do have a Merrow Reejerey to help us. Huh, not enough islands, huh?
It's
too
too
bad.
close.
What do we want? We want a Lord, Island Walk Lord. That would be perfect right now. Teleria West. Jeez, what else is in your deck, man? Lightning bolts.
You got everything.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad either. So, attack. Now, if they replay Euro, well, we can play
Merfolk. Fuck him up.
We can actually bounce it. I might want to bounce it to their hand. I'll play, like, Merfolk Mistbinder, untap a land, bounce the stupid thing. If they were playing with Teleria West, they're probably also playing with Engineered Explosives. So fortunately, our curve is going to be quite diverse. Or diverse. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I can't do anything about this card right now.
Is that the fucking green giant?
Might as well be.
Oh, oh, oh.
This is interesting. Okay. I can't do anything about this.
So just stop. Maybe you should.
I have to deal with this. I can't let that one go. I'll keep the Lord, because it can potentially keep my creatures bigger.
Oh yeah.
It's convenient. Okay, they're at 10. It's close. They're so close to dead. So we can put them in. We can put them in a situation where they're almost dead, because I can go Merfolk Mistbinder, untap a land, Borrower the Dryad.
Then you're really boned.
Close. If they have Cryptic Command in hand, they can. I guess they can stall for a few turns. So I bounce this. I have lethal on the board. They have to chump block with Birds of Paradise. then like, I don't know exactly what their route to victory is. It might be Valakut.
They got two cards in hand.
But they have to. So let's say attack with every. I play this, bounce this, attack. They block a 4-drop. They take 7, go to 3. They play Euro. Gain 3, go to 6. I still have like way more than lethal on the board.
Going to game 2.
No, still some time.
No. Now what? Yeah, that's right.
Just don't anger the gods, me. That would be a problem. At least I guess I have a Brazen Borrower, but I still have to deal with a Euro in the future.
3.
Can they even play Euro? Is that a problem? Oh yeah, you need double green. You don't have double green. I mean, they could probably get it by ghost quartering one of their lands, but it's probably not where they want to be either.
Bad value. Counterspell.
Yeah, it's probably Cryptic Command here. We're gonna Cryptic it, but it, like, they're in a really bad spot. I'll keep this in my hand just in case I draw another Benthic Biomancer, so we pass. Like, even now, even if they do play Anger the Gods, I can still play Brazen Borrower at end of turn. And that's gotta be a problem. Which means I'll probably keep this Brazen Borrower in exile for as long as I can. So what could get them out of this? I guess a land drop, play Euro, and then have, I don't know, Lightning Bolt up or something, or play another creature. Okay, they do got a land drop. It's a crappy land drop. They can't even Snapcaster Cryptic right now. Another Cryptic? Yeah, another Cryptic.
I'll keep burning through.
I'll try.
If he angers, it'll be a good thing to have in reserve.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Like, could you have untapped one of your creatures from this tap phase and then just...
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that was silly. I could have won right there. Well, I hope that does. I don't get burned for that. Yeah, you're totally right. So yeah, they had to do it at my beginning of combat step. They're doing it at my upkeep, which is incorrect. It's just that I feel like once my creatures get tapped, I'm not allowed to attack anymore. See, look how smart you are now. Yeah, it's not like they gain summoning sickness all of a sudden. Yeah, I screwed that up.
Just trying to go for that double green.
I guess. I think they're at a point where they're like...
Gotta make some moves.
They gotta do something. Because they can't pass the turn. They're gonna die. No, they should have died last turn, but... whatever. Hey, hold on. I'm scared now.
Oh, they're done.
Okay, they conceded. They didn't get a green source. So yeah, we had a win on the board. Again, you know, if one of these things were Silvergill Adept, our opponent might have had more time, but because we had more...
Oof.
I don't know. When I played this Benthic Biomancer, I basically paid 3 mana for this thing. So maybe that's not entirely true in this game. Display card view. So I don't really know what's going on, but at the very least, I know that they play with their graveyard. Grafdigger's Cage might be worth it. Brazen Borrower is probably worth it. Force Negation is probably worth it. Not as a 2-for-1, but just to exile, like just counter something. Dismember is probably okay. Spreading Seas looks useless. I think I want maximum lords. I don't know how you... We'll keep like 2 dismembers. I don't know, it looks like it's for Birds of Paradise. It's something else. And that Elysian Grove card. They have to be playing with Valakut. It looks like it has to be a... Okay, so if it's a Scapeshift deck, is there anything else I should be thinking about or doing? What other 1-drops they had? Maybe Chalice is good. Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1's going to hit us, but it can hit Birds of Paradise, Thought Scour, Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. He didn't seem to have any artifact destruction in the main.
I'm going to keep the Benthic Biomancer. Maybe I'll take out one of these. I don't know. The dismembers might be wrong, especially if they're Scapeshift.
If Ted Bundy was a Magic player, he'd definitely play with the Graveyard.
Maybe Brazen Bar is... I don't need this card. Oh, but it's instant speed. Instant speed is nice against these decks. Okay, I'll keep 1 dismember, but maybe I should have 2. I don't know how important this card is in this matchup. I mean, generally against control, you don't really want dismember. But they have that stupid Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Ugh.
It's hot. It'll just be nothing but creatures from here on out, and you'll have all the resources to get them on the board.
This looks like a mulligan, but I'm going to keep it. Aha! You have revealed yourself.
Spreading Seas.
Now I hate this hand even more.
When he starts Thought Scouring, it'll be good. Did it before.
If they abrade the Ether Vial, I'll feel fine. But the thing about the hand is it's got a lot of resources, but it doesn't have a good clock, and we're up against what I think is a combo deck, so we want like a decent clock.
That could help.
It could. Could hurt too.
Their worst nightmare.
Hopefully. Oops. I should exile this immediately.
Oh, they're playing with the new ones. The new lands.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
The energy lands.
What are you doing?
I'm playing this because I'm trying to disguise my deck as a Whirza deck or something. As an Arkham's Astrolabe deck. If you go Snow-Covered Land Pass,
it could be anything.
you can... Well, you change what your deck looks like. Okay, so here's like a really awkward thing. I can't explain it very well, but if I Merfolk Trickster this, it doesn't change anything. It'll change absolutely nothing. I have to bounce it back to their hand with Brazen Borrower. So now I wish I had my Spreading... No, now do I want Spreading Seas in the deck? To go get the Valakuts? Maybe. I don't have any good answer. Well, I do have an answer in this deck. It's called Dismember, but I don't really have them. Okay, hit you. I'll just pass the turn. If I had an island, well, yeah, I need an island walk creature. I guess oh, damn you. I can't do anything about this. Yep, can I interact with this? I don't know what my plan is here. Crack this Waterlogged Grove eventually. I think ideally I want my opponent to start cracking lands, play lands, lose triggers, Oh, that's crappy. I couldn't interact with this. Oh, no. No, no. I can crack this. Oh, no. What am I doing? So silly.
You gotta wake up.
Like that's half of the reason I have Relic in my deck.
Never mind the coffee next morning. You should start smoking PCP.
Yeah. Gotta really wake up here.
You're gonna start seeing magic and shit.
Anyway, that's silly. I should really crack this Relic. Otherwise, it's sort of doing... And I could use the card, too.
Alright. Well, the cavern will help.
Can they cast? Yeah, they can cast this thing easily. So they have a lightning bolt. These are all lightning bolts.
You're gonna crack that canopy? Or the grove?
Yeah, definitely.
Good stuff. Alright.
No, this isn't terrible.
Well, then crack the other one now. Just to draw another card.
Yeah, we might as well.
Look at all these things you're filtering out from your draw step.
But every single one of these lands is a lightning bolt. And also they have a lightning bolt in hand. Okay.
Are there any cards that say, like, if you have 30 permanents on the board, you win?
There's stuff like that, yeah.
Not bad.
No, it's the Trickster is actually one of the worst cards in this matchup. Like I want beef and I want lords.
They're coming.
I need lords or I need dismember. I guess what should I do? Maybe I should just pack a bunch of dismembers just so I'm ready for... Like the Valakut is going to do nothing if they don't have Dryad in play. They can't win without Dryad. So I guess I should just pack a bunch. I'll play 3 dismembers post board. I'm just cheesed that they have a free lightning bolt in their hand.
He's cheesed.
I'm cheesed, yeah. Matchup also looks really good overall. Aside from like the Dryad, like I don't know how we lose. Like and it has to be like Dryad into Valakut. Mm-hmm. Okay, time to exhaust our opponent's resources, I guess.
That's what you gotta do. He'll run out eventually.
I don't really have a good plan here. Our opponent doesn't realize that this is still going to work even if I Trickster it down. Or they could just pass the turn. No, sir, I don't like it. Attack for another 2. You know, if they didn't have this Dryad of Elysian Grove, our hand probably would be fine from the beginning. Because it's like, it was a close... It wasn't a great starting hand, but if they don't have this Dryad and they're like way more patient, and I don't have to deal with this stupid Valakut, It was totally fine.
Cryptic.
Okay, there's no more land drops. That's some good news, I guess.
Green Giant getting into the red zone.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't got nothing. Sandbagging lands that aren't mountains.
Maybe I should have cracked this before, just in case they could escape that stupid thing.
You don't get it back. It's escaped for real. It's going away.
I'm assuming this is something that can only happen at sorcery speed. Yeah, let's put more stuff on the battlefield. We're super behind. I mean, these were terrible draws too.
You're filtering them out, though. Can't cryptic. So you got 4 damage coming. Maybe 6. Lord!
Yeah, but they've got a bunch of food tokens. These draws are not helping. Like, the point of playing with Simic is to go aggro, and I can't even go aggro. I'm gonna try to bluff a bunch of cards in my hand. I don't mind playing a patient game with Simic, but this was... the drive was a little bit too much. Engineered explosives on 2. That is not good for me either. Another Dryad.
I guess let him pop the thing.
I'll just play Merfolk, pass. I'm dead lost here. I can't do anything.
You could just brick infinite.
No, it doesn't even matter. Like, it's impossible for them to brick because every land is a lightning bolt. And every land is a lightning bolt. And every spell is a spell. I guess this was a pretty good opportunity to double block. That was a silly attack by them, but it still puts me far behind. Even if they trade one of these for one of these, I'm not ahead here. None of these things help me because I can't deal with this engineered explosives.
Force him to pop.
Well, might as well attack. Yep. 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 It's gotta be really bad if they're not playing lands. It's funny they have Birds of Paradise in this deck. I mean, it's okay. It's just not, I'm not playing anymore. Let's go to game 3. So if so many mana dorks. Okay, we're gonna bring in the full party of dismembers. Not sure what I'm gonna trim though. Force negation doesn't look that good. Okay, so we definitely want all the dismembers. Maybe I'll take out 2 force negation.
Chally for the board.
Dismember, very good. I could take out 2.
Does Grabsticker's Cage shut off the land that grabs stuff from the graveyard?
No. Does not. sort of want one more force negation just to deal with, like, engineered explosives. They gotta have anger. Well, I don't know if they've gotta have anger of the gods. They have engineered explosives. They have cryptic command.
Anger of the gods. You gotta have it.
Yeah, Brazen Borrower might be a lot weaker than I think. Okay, so if Brazen Borrower is not that good, like it's a flash speed card, but who cares? Or is Brazen Borrower better than Trickster? I don't know. It's a weird deck. I don't know exactly what the makeup of this deck is, but it's a weird deck. This is how we're going to do it. Yeah, this is fine. It's going to be pretty aggro. Engineer explosives on one would be pretty shitty. This would be pretty bad. Now we'll see the full power of this Dismember. Damn it, nothing to snag on turn one. So here's the question. Okay, I have Cavernous Souls. How to map out this hand? I could go Benthic Biomancer, activate, or I could go Benthic Biomancer and play Kumena Speaker on the same turn. Or I can play No, I don't want to play Merfolk Mistbinder because I need something to put into play for 2 mana. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do this, and we're going to play Benthic Biomancer next turn. And then if I play Benthic Biomancer Kumena Speaker, I might get super blown out by an Engineered Explosives. But if I play Benthic Biomancer instead, I can hold this back. I could even play it on next. If I draw a land, discard a land, I could still play it next turn if I really want to and attack with the Mutavault and the Benthic Biomancer. So I think that is the plan. Hope they play EE on 2. That'd be great. Ren and 6. I'm not thrilled with that, but sure. We can kill it at least.
Oh yeah. It's gonna die. It's gonna be dead.
Yeah, I think I still want to play this Benthic Biomancer.
Put it up. Yeah. Maybe we should keep the cavern.
This is sort of what I'm thinking. Too bad I can't kill this in one shot. If I'm choked on mana, then I'm choked on mana. I don't care. I want threats. I'm going to keep this on 1, though. Taking it up is not going to help me by a whole lot. I'll play Kumena Speaker at end of turn. And then I'll take it up.
Oh yeah, you're gonna pay life.
Again, do not play EE on 1, then I'm dead. Dryad of Elysian Grove. Oh no! Ah! Screw you. Well, now I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh, that was fast. Oh wait, the Aether goes too.
Yes, that's the problem. But they didn't play this early, which I think they should. Well, now what do I do? Now I'm just dead. Now I'm in a lot of trouble. No, I'll play a Benthic Biomancer. Should add to the board. Well, I guess if I draw one more land, I can play Reejerey. If it's not interacted with, I'll be fine. If, that's a big if. It was too tempting to keep that land. Sorry, to keep the creatures. So what, did they top deck the engineered explosives? Because they had nothing to do on turn 1. Well, I mean, maybe they were saving it for, like... Yeah, something like that. I am somewhat lucky. Okay, so we draw land. What do I do here?
Swing for 1.
Just, yeah, swing for 1. Let's just attack. This thing dies. That's fine. And I can play at instant speed with Merfolk Trickster. I don't really want to tap out right now. Petty theft this to my hand. Okay.
He was afraid of it. He's afraid of all your 1-drops.
As he should be.
He detonated a nuclear bomb over it.
Okay. Gain some life. Get rid of some cards. Teleria West goes into play. I'm going to play Trickster at end of turn. We can beat a Euro, actually, by attacking into it and dismembering it. Okay, so this, I'm just going to do this.
6 power.
Yes, it's a lot of power.
Soon to be 9. Play your stupid Dryad.
They still can't get they still can't get the Euro in play because they don't have a green source.
They dumped a bolt.
Okay. I think we can put this on the bottom. I think I want more lands. Do I dismember that?
They need double green for something, right?
They might need double red too. Okay, well, I'll kill it.
It would die. Now the land would be primo.
I think now is a good time to play the Reejerey, though. I've got enough power in play that I should just go play Lords every turn, and if they keep killing them every turn, then I'll just follow it up with more Lords every turn.
Poof! Brick! If you wanted to do something, you had all the mana in the world to do it. You have a handful of things that are junk.
Well, if they have double red spells, if they have... Well, there's a lot of problems. They have engineered explosives, it's awkward. Because they can only kill one thing.
Yep. Diversity.
Diversity, yes. CMC diversity. Brazen Bar was a terrible blocker here. I'm surprised our opponent actually has so many... How can I put it? Wooded Foothills. They have so many... Oh god, this is going to be a Snap Anger the Gods, I think.
You can recover.
No, it's not Snap Anger the Gods. Oh, Dryad of Elysian Grove. I think they're dead. Okay, awesome. We have Island Walk. You gave it to us. Something else we could do. So we can untap a land.
Swing with Aether. I mean, Mutavault.
Swing with everything, yeah. We don't need to, but... Alright, we do it. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They had an island anyway. So I don't know what our matchup is like in this... In here. I guess it's fine. It's fine, I guess. But I have no idea. They played a bit weird. They're playing like this really tempo-y plan with this Ether Gust. when they probably should just play more like a Jund deck. I think Euro is fine. I think Ren and 6 is fine. Aether Gust? Brazen Bar? I don't know about those cards in this matchup. Well, maybe it's good. Hey, Brazen Bar bouncing our Aether Vial, I would be pretty pissed if that happened. But the game sort of goes long, so I don't know if it's that important, because they don't have a fast clock themselves. Anyway, that was round 1. Let's move on to round 2.
What's with the rerolls?
They got rerolls now. This hand is atrocious. Oh, so many rerolls. We rolled a 6, we rolled double 4. I guess people were complaining, there's no rerolls! Guess no one can see the reroll thing. Here. We both rolled double 6, we both rolled double 4, they keep rerolling. So anyway, we're running good with the die rolls. This hand, however, is straight up unplayable. Except to mulligan. Yeah, even I can't keep this hand. I hate that I have to mulligan on the play. You know, that happens to me very often.
You gotta keep it.
Get the fuck out of here! Well, here's the thing. Our deck can actually have a reasonable hand at 4 because we're aggro. I guess this hand is tempting. This hand is good enough that we can keep it. Let's just hope we peel an island next turn.
And you will. You've revealed yourself.
Yes. But if I knew my opponent, there's some reason to go even lower. Land. I don't even know if I want to land. Oh, shoot, I should play Benthic Biomancer to prompt up my Kumena speaker. That was stupid.
You still can.
No, I can't. I have very pass priority. They might kill this thing. I gotta be careful on camera. When I'm tilting, it shows up in my play. Let's hope that one... At least I have something to do, you know? I could have had nothing to do. So adding to the board is better than drawing a 2-drop, do nothing.
You got the best 2-drops in your hand right now. Just need one more land.
So what am I up against here? Spire Bluff Canal. It's not Blue Moon. Oh, Storm.
There he is.
There he is.
Land. Just one land, and then Lord,
we
Lord,
are doomed.
We're doomed.
Let's attack, see if they're gonna block. Well, our game 1 might suck anyway against this deck, so maybe we're looking forward to game 2 anyway.
Didn't you say in a tweet they're splashing for something now? Storm?
Oh, Veil of Summer. Yeah, they're splashing green for Veil of Summer now. Actually, that's not entirely true. I think our game 1 is actually pretty decent because we have turn 4 kills in our deck. That's so lame. It's so lame. We've got the London Mulligan, and still I have to mulligan basically a risky 5 and still lose like this. It's so lame.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't know how to explain it, but this happens all the time when I'm playing with Simic Merfolk. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, we can yield to. I don't have Force Negation. Do whatever the hell you want. Pieces of the puzzle in the main deck. Interesting.
What else are they going to do?
Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy now. Huh, I live. Live to see another day.
Thank you.
Let's start.
Unfortunately, none of those are islands.
Well, I can still attack into this brawl. Nope. Crappy thing is I'm basically lost, but like because I have like a 1% chance of winning. Yeah, I have to play it on. Like, our opponent has too much mana. They could have like lightning bolts or remands to stall us.
Sam Black perpetually plays at that 1%. Look what he's accomplished.
Yeah. Oh, finally. Okay, please don't have lightning bolt this time.
Lightning bolt.
I can't play around anything. I just have to attack as if my opponent has like air. That's just a bunch of rituals in hand or something.
That would be a bitch.
Because I don't have any time to BS around. They can easily kill me in like 2 turns. I don't know what's in their hand, but it doesn't take that much for them to, like, I don't know, like, cast in flames the rest of their graveyard and kill me. Draw a million cards off of pieces of the puzzle. So our opponent is double queuing, or they have actually a decision here. If they bolt my lord, they're double queuing. Alright.
He's missing pieces of his puzzle.
That's right. I mean, we're still alive, so they're missing something. They put a card on top, though, so that's scary. Hopefully it's just another cantrip.
They've only played 1 Manamorphose?
Oh my god, they gave us an island. And we've got Force Negation. That was a beauty. Alright, more lords. That sucks, but...
Now he gets his card on top.
They discard
Ship
the
and
land.
Reef.
Okay, so we'll attack. We'll attack with everything, I guess.
No choice. Spawned, of course.
Alright, so we have a chance here. Because if they brick one more time...
Tap out and try to go off.
They're running out of remands, too. They already played, what, 2? Okay, we can let that resolve.
Supreme Verdict for Miracle. There's that white.
Hopefully this is for, like, empty the warrens. Ugh. Okay, they're gonna make a ton of mana. I hope I just have to, like, counter 1 Past in Flames, and then that's it. It sort of looks like they're trying to go off here. I just have to dodge a Grape Shot, because Grape Shot can nuke my board. I mean, maybe I can recover, but still it nukes my board.
That's the rest of the Manamorphose.
Yeah, everything's getting played. Alright, that's showtime. Guess get rid of a lord. Don't need another one.
No rebuke. Ah, you dirty piece of...
We get it back, though. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, they remanded their Past in Flames. That's clever. That's smart. It's a smarty pants move. So now our Force Negation hits air. Now they can do whatever they want. We were so close to. I guess we still have a chance if they have nothing in hand and they have to draw cards with Manamorphose, because they still don't have a kill in the graveyard. I mean, I don't know what the last 2 cards in their hand are, but
He has 9 mana to spend.
they have a million. I mean, okay, forget it. We have to lose. I think they can just draw through their deck. They have so many opts in the graveyard. Opt and Serum Visions. Yeah, we have to. They have 27 cards left in their library. There's like none. There can't be a damn chance we can survive this. Well, it looks like they already have Grape Shot in their hand. The Grape Shots have to be on the bottom of their library. It's the only way I can see us winning. They have to be a literal bottom of their library. Also, the more Past in Flames have to be on the bottom of their library. Okay, we're dead.
Dang.
Yeah, dang.
You have the tools.
Opt, Serum Visions.
Would Dampening Sphere fuck this deck over?
Yes. Damping Sphere is good in this matchup. And that's what we're going to bring in.
Finally, we're going to see this card. Storm hates Relic of Progenitors.
I want to bring in Chalice. Definitely want to bring in the Damping Sphere. Definitely want to bring in Relic. Definitely want to bring in Grafdigger's Page. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this thing on the sideboard. I probably want this. 28 creatures. I can take out 4. Maybe the Merfolk should... maybe the Reejerey. It's expensive. This is a flying creature too. So the idea with Chalice is like if you can get it on 2, it's good. But if you get it on 1, it only hits... It hits stuff, but they can bounce it or destroy it with a Braid. They have repeal for a reason. You know, it's gonna be harder to fight through this stuff. Maybe I have too much hate cards.
Nope, you can never have enough.
But then I can't. I'm thinking about just taking the top end of my curve out. Just dumping the top end of my curve. So do I keep the land? I'm setting out Dismember because I don't really believe in killing the Brawls or the Goblin Electromancers. They've got too many. Just try to win with them on the board. Okay, this contributes to more turn whatever kills. Brazen Barber is not that important to the game plan, so I guess that's what we'll exchange. Maybe Dismember is a little bit more worthwhile in a deck like this that I'm just trying to kill. I'm just trying to kill the opponent really quickly. This is how I'm going to play it. Yes, I would like to play first, and I would like to keep my 7-card hand. Oh God, this is a bad hand because it doesn't have any creatures.
Well, there's 8 creatures. There's 2 creatures. One of them is land.
And the interaction's really soft. I'm gonna mulligan.
Right.
Yeah, I keep this. This is fine. I'll dump the Force Negation, because Force Negation is like one of the cards I like to dump anyway when I mulligan.
They're thinking.
Good. Or they might have been also just waiting for me to make a decision.
No, you went.
Excellent. The other option is I dump the Ether Vial. Oh, no, but then I can't get the Lord in play. Whatever. Force Negation is just asking for another 2 for 1. I don't want to do that.
Chief.
So between Mutavault, Kumena Speaker, Master of the Pearl Trident, we have an okay clock.
It is a clock.
It is a clock. You have Force Negation in your deck for some reason?
Better to spend it on that than the Damping Sphere.
No! I need to at least... Damping Sphere is not a win condition. At least Etherval can get my creatures in play. Because I don't really have a plan of getting the Master of the Pearl Trident in play. Another reason to get rid of the Force Negation is I don't even have blue mana to hardcast it. Modern is a little wild right now. It's all over the place. There's all sorts of playable decks. Storm is... I don't know what makes Storm positioned right now. I don't know, maybe it has a good matchup against Amulet and Valakut, but... It's popping up. It's popping up. It's a thing. Sure. Sleight of hand opt. Maybe Chalice on 1 was more powerful than I thought.
Oh, always.
This deck's playing like with all the cantrips. So if fuck you.
It's good.
Merfolk.
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
Hopefully.
Now what?
At least I can island walk past that. More island walk lords, please. Or at least a blue spell to protect against a lightning bolt. You're not listening!
Well, you got 6 damage on board. Island walkable. You can't do nothing about it.
Think about just attacking and see if they even block. If they don't block, still put the Island Walker in play. Oh, you saw through me. That was a close decision to attack with the Mutavault because I could play Kumena Speaker, but I think I'm just gonna wait to peel like any random land, and I'd rather just like attack every single turn, and then I hope to peel any random land and attack with Mutavault and play the Kumena Speaker.
Island Walker. Also good. That's very good.
Yeah, it's gonna be force negation food as well.
Goodbye, Brawl.
Goodbye, Brawl. Have a nice trip. Oh, I just recently watched the Scarface movie. We should like use like a bunch of Scarface quotes. Have you seen? When was the last time you saw Scarface?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it downloaded. Sometimes watch it.
What's on Netflix? In Canada. Yeah. Goodbye, Brawl. Have a nice trip.
Oh, yeah.
So do I bring in Chalice of the Void now? The problem with Chalice of the Void is if I put this thing on 1 and then I end up drawing like a ton of my 1-drops, I just kill myself. I have Cavern of Souls, but that still won't protect me against the Relic or the Grafdigger's Cage.
Shelling 1 is good.
Shelling 1 is good, but it's better when you don't have many 1-drops. Then it's never a nombo. Like, sometimes it's okay if it just hits a few of your cards, but I mean, it potentially could hit all my... I could just draw, like, you know, Benthic Biomancer after Kumena Speaker after Aether Vial. Oh my god, what? And this is a resource-intensive matchup.
Alright.
I don't really like this either, but we'll keep it. I guess we'll keep the Cavern.
Cavern is more aerodynamic.
So Benthic Biomancer can loot something away. But it's a pretty poor hand overall. Like it's still pretty it's pretty mana heavy. You have nothing to do on turn 1? I'm fine with that. Give me my turn. At least the Mutavault can be a creature.
Mutavault can have little a creature.
We're gonna have a lot of interaction, it looks like.
Get them all in while you can.
Yeah.
Because when that sphere hits the table...
Yeah, you're not gonna be happy.
The sphere looks like the thing that you use to transport around in the Land of Time in Earthbound. It's like those giant silver spheres that are just floating around.
I don't remember. I'm an Earthbound aficionado, but I don't remember. I failed you, Earthbound community. I have failed you.
Oh, they gave you up years ago.
Yeah.
Manuel has played one spell for the turn.
Yeah.
Try getting your pieces of the puzzle through this stuff. Now let's just see some creatures. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, particularly a lord. That would be the most useful.
Ooh.
I cannot do anything about this. That is a pretty good draw.
Swing for big fucking goblins.
How do you utilize this? Yeah, I think I should just swing for the most damage. I can swing for 5 here. I also want to activate this Benthic Biomancer, but now's not a good time. We have to put as much pressure on our opponent as possible. Shit. No Platinum Empyrean or something in play?
No, you.
What the hell happened?
Reveals 34 cards.
Okay, hold on. Reveal cards from the top of your library, put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Madcap Experiment deals damage to you equal to a number of cards revealed this way. So the point is, you're usually trying to look for Platinum Empyrean, and then, so what do they find?
Everything but.
Or was it just too deep in their deck? No, it doesn't matter. When you find Platinum Empyrean, opt. I really don't understand what happened. Your life total can't change, but it did. Why did my opponent lose?
Because he's a fool.
You found the Platinum Empyrean. Put that card onto the battlefield. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage didn't let them! Because it's coming from the library. That's hilarious. Yeah, reveal cards. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest. You see, they just shot themselves for like 21 damage. Or how much?
20, like 13, I think.
Yeah, well, whoa. That's a get dunked on moment. And that's the manabase.com. Get dunked on! Instant replay. Anyway, I didn't expect to win like this, and I was a little bit baffled in the end, but now I understand. There's a lot of situations where these days you reveal cards until you find a card and then you exile it, then it comes into play, and that gets around Grafdigger's Cage, but in this case it actually just literally came from your library. So Grafdigger's Cage plays around Madcap Experiments. I didn't think about that. Haven't seen Madcap Experiments for like 3 years. Anyway, that was round 2. Let's move on to round 3. So we won the die roll again after a reroll. Hand is great. Finally, we get to keep our starting hand. Hand is phenomenal. Like, this hand is really good. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop with some interaction. It really is. This is, I guess the only thing that would make this better is if this was a Kumena speaker. But who knows? Maybe we need to grind a little bit with the Waterlog Grove. Hopefully we're not playing against a matchup that completely undermines this. But this is a very good hand. Mana efficient.
Interactive.
We don't quite have a turn 4 kill yet, but I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know why it's so hard for me to keep a 7-card hand with Simic Merfolk, though. Oh!
They wasted this.
Excellent. So it looks like we might be up against Whirza. Okay, now we have the turn 4 kill. Wish Magic the Gathering Online just knew what I wanted to do. Instead of BSing around. And even if our opponent plays... I mean, I don't know if this is Whirza. There's other Mystic Sanctuary decks like Blue Eye Control. I'm sort of hoping it's Whirza, because I know we're going to do well against that with this hand. Okay, that's a little bit more in the direction of Whirza.
No Guth. How can you lose?
Yeah, how can I lose?
I think you can.
That's definitely a question I'm asking myself right now.
Play another Pump Lord. Keep a mana up for Dismember.
Could play Reejerey, but I'm a little concerned about my opponent playing Emery or something next turn, and I'd like to dismember it if I can. Like, the very last thing I play can be Merrow Reejerey. That'd be fine. Also, if my opponent plays Snapcaster Mage here, maybe I want to... Whoa, what is this? Oh, it's Bant. Okay, so we might see an Iced Fang Coatl.
He can see into the future.
And they're going to draw a card no matter what. There's nothing I could do about that. But they don't have enough snow permanents to give it Death Touch.
3 or more, at least.
So we can just let this chump block. Because if they're playing with... Oh, hold on. Do I want to dismember this? What if we're up against Stoneforge Mystic next turn?
It's just a dinky 1/1.
It's a dinky 1/1, but if we put our opponent to 6, we can just kill them next turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Hopefully they don't have Force Negation.
You look foolish.
I don't care. Okay. We got rid of Cryptic Command to do that.
Into the future.
So we have like a lot of pressure. That might have been a fine exchange. Well, they still take a lot of damage. Now I wish I had that. Well, I guess it's okay. I don't have the Reejerey in play. So now what I'm trying to beat... Because I'm going to have trouble to beat a Cryptic Command chain if they play something like that.
It's only 3 mana. Some ways to go.
Fortunately, everything's uncounterable.
Doubly so.
You know what I could have done? What I should have done was I actually should have got the Island Walk Lord out. I did this so that next turn I could play Island Walk Lord and then crack Wooded, the stupid Grove. But the problem is, well, I guess they could still do this line, and they don't have to crack or fetch.
Did you draw your card?
Yeah, they drew their card.
Did you get what you need?
What a 4. It's a dangerous life total. Well, I guess they can't chain this because they don't have 3 islands. They don't have 3 other islands because of the Temple Garden. They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. They need like Supreme Verdict, I guess.
Supreme Victory.
Which they might have. That will suck royally. They have the mana. Don't do it! Don't do it! Just don't do it. Oh, they're doing it. Why do they always have that? Alright, it's not over, but holy shit, that sucks. Deal with this. If you have another Supreme Verdict, I swear. You're a lucky son of a bitch. We can beat a hardcast Batter Skull. we can beat that. Depends what they do. Okay. How many snow permanents? 1, 2. So now the next Nikachu will do us in. Okay, so all we have to do is top deck an Island Walk Lord and we win. It's as easy as that. So we have 2 draws to it with Waterlog Grove.
I think the odds are in favor.
Not really.
Crap that land.
I guess so.
See that sweetness. Play a land. Dab Benny.
Fuck my life. Attack, you can chump block.
Well, they gotta do something.
Attack to fairy, attack them. Okay, I have an idea. Let's get more information about what we want to do. I'm doing this all now. I'm doing this all now so that I can play around like Path to Exile on Benthic Biomancer. So, assuming they can't, if they can interact with our board in any way, I guess we're in trouble. If they can't interact with our board, I guess it's better to hit the Teferi. So they can't play like Sorcery Spreed's Supreme Verdict. Play Equip Sword of Fire and Ice. They got the Batter Skull though. I'm going to attack the fairy, and I have to hope my opponent cannot interact with what's going on. It's my only hope. Because the situation's pretty bad. Oh, it looked so good at first, and now it's turned to crap. This looks really bad. So that they could play probably.
Well, if they want to play Batter Skull, it still comes into play with Sonic Sickness.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It looks like they're going to play Snapcaster Mage Supreme Verdict. Arkham's Astrolabe. Oh, yeah, maybe they're digging. So maybe they're digging because they fetched. That's like thinning their deck. That's a sign of desperation. They can play Cryptic Command this turn, but then they can't play Stoneforge Mystic. They dumped a Cryptic a long time ago. I don't know if that's a sign that they didn't know if they were going to get to turn 4, or if they have X. Okay, they didn't have enough.
Huh.
That was close. That was close. That's way closer than I wanted it to be. Okay, what do we want?
More 1-drops.
So, flying stuff. I don't think Force Negation is that good. I don't think Chalice is... How good is Chalice? Path to Exile, Astrolabe. That's probably it. Relic is okay for hitting anything that Sanctum finds. Probably Force Negation is necessary just to beat Teferi. Or if they hardcast Batter Skull. So Dismember, things like... When you're up against a Stoneforge Mystic deck, you need to have as much interaction against the Germ Token and Stoneforge Mystic as possible. So Dismember and Brazen Borrower are going to be really good. I'll take out the Spreading Seas. This is essentially a control deck. I'll take out one land. I don't know which one. Keep all the islands because I want as many Path to Exile targets. It's a breeding pool. I don't know, Benthic Biomancer. Technically, these things are not great because, whoops, keep you. They're not amazing because they, maybe I should have the Benthic Biomancers, not the Kumena speaker. I don't know. It's tough. I could keep the Benthic Biomancer because the games will go long and I'm going to want to filter through my deck for cards. On the other hand, Kumena speaker, it's more damage. More damage. Whatever. I'll do it like this. I don't know the ultimate answer, though.
Nobody does.
Perfect 7-card hand almost gets neutralized by flooding.
They mulligan right off the bat.
Excellent. This hand is a keeper. More lands I want, but I'm not going to toss it.
You got an answer to Battle Skull. You got an answer to...
Brazen Borrower. Oh, come on. Brazen Borrower might actually be... Maybe this... Oh, no, I still want this because I need to bounce Batterskull.
Yes. That's what I just said.
It's what he just said, people. It's what he just said. Let's listen to my brother here. His analysis is worth it.
You should just play Pillow Fort.
YouTube channel would crash. I guess I'll just play this. No Stoneforge yet. They would have just slammed Stoneforge immediately. The thing that sucks is that Icefang Quaddle is, it'll draw a card no matter what. It's basically Silvergill Adept. Maybe we could play with the damn thing. We might have enough snow-covered permanents to make use out of it. Wow, I never thought about that. Icefang Quaddle in this deck? Never thought about it. It's possible.
A Flying Death Touch.
Flying Death Touch, yes. I want like a non-island walk creature, so I can attack with it, they play the Quaddle, and then we flash in our Lord of Atlantis. Well, we're drawing very poorly.
You're getting all your resources
I mean, this is basically the same hand that we started with.
Getting all them resources ready.
But at least I'm in a position to try to play Force Negation for a 1-for-1. Yeah, I'll totally trade with this. Does this target it?
Ha! I see.
Another thing that sucks is we drew an island, so only 2 Path to Exiles, and then we're sort of screwed. I think I'll keep this both on one. One on one and 1 on 2. I think that's fine. Because there's there's still a lot of 1-drops in my deck. So anyway, we're just flooding out now.
He's not doing much either.
Yeah, but like, our opponent has more powerful late game stuff. Like if they just draw 1 Stoneforge Mystic, that's a big problem. I guess we have like quite a few resources to stall the game, but it's not where we want to be. Who knows? Maybe they have got 3 Supreme Verdicts in hand and they're like disgusted they only have 1 creature in play. Who knows? But I'd feel more comfortable with more creatures. What's going on here? They don't even have what's it called? They don't have cryptic. They don't even have cryptic mana. Sure. So now that incentivizes me to play my Brazen Borrower.
It's over those dinkoids.
Yeah. Or maybe I should have bounced one, I don't know. Okay, that's okay. I don't want to play it right now. Oh, and I drew it. I didn't even realize I drew another one of my basic islands. So there's like only one basic island left in my deck. Can I protect this? I don't think I can. So, like, I'm running pretty much as bad as possible right now.
It could be worse. At least you can double. Oh no, he doesn't even want to do nothing.
They're the control deck. They're going to be patient. I'm going to sit back.
Pump it up. Upstairs. Yep. Good stuff.
What's the point of keeping this in the deck? Well, it's not bad. At least it's a land that can find me more stuff. In theory. Again, there's not that many 3-drops in our deck, so I'm not going to put this up to 3. And I don't have Silvergill Adept in the deck, so there's no point bringing this on. My God!
It's okay.
Stop it! Okay, we'll attack for 3. Probably going to hit a removal spell, and then we'll get desperate with the Waterlogged Grove. Attack that thing.
Force?
Oh, I don't even have anything yet. Yeah, because I dumped the last snow-covered land. Yeah, that sucks.
So let him use his Weezoses.
So this plays into Supreme Verdict, but I don't really have a choice. I wonder, is there a chance they sided out Stoneforge Mystic in their entire package? There's the Quaddle. Is it 3 other or 3 total?
3 other.
3 other snow permanents. I think I have 2. Okay.
There's a Dismember for that.
There's a Dismember for that.
New from Apple. The Dismember store. And without that thing on the table, they can't cheap in Batterskull. They need the full 7 or whatever.
No, the full 5 to cast. Okay, that was a good draw. I don't think I can like screw around here. I have to attack for good chunks of damage. If I can. Hope that they can't interact.
You got the last.
They do have Supreme Verdict mana up.
You got that last Path to Exile?
No, they don't. So what I think my plan is going to be: let them play Stoneforge Mystic. I'm going to dismember the Germ token. Okay, hold on. Do I have 12? I have 12 damage right now. Yeah, it's going to fall off, and then they have to pay 5 to equip it to something else, and I don't know if it's going to be enough damage. But I do want to incentivize my opponent to like use up their Stoneforge Mystic to put a Batterskull in play. So that's like part of the tricky thing with this. Like the thing about Stoneforge Mystic that I'm happy about seeing. Well, look, here's the thing. In general, I'm happy to see Stoneforge Mystic decks because they're not running a lot of Supreme Verdicts. What the? Red mana? What happened? That just came out of left field. They still have Cryptic Command mana, so if we draw a Lord, they're dead. Hopefully.
Desperation move.
Ugh, God, no, this is... Well, why wouldn't you... If you have Verdict, why don't you just attack with this? This looks like Verdict. Well, they still don't have... Oh, they can't block. That's why they're attacking. They can't block. I get it. Alright, Lord, and we win. Probably.
Probably.
No guarantees.
No refunds. No money down. 0.5% APR on your mana. I have no idea what APR means.
Annual something
It's
rates.
a card draw.
That's...
Cycle it.
That gives them Cryptic Command, unfortunately. So what are you going to do about this? Just out of curiosity. This is where maybe Snapcaster Mage is going to peek its head. Snapcaster Mage did not arrive. What can a Batter Skull do right now? Can attack for 12. Put the Batter Skull in play. But then, like, if you Verdict after that...
It ain't good.
It's not very impressive. Well, I guess you can put Batter Skull in play, attack with it once. It's really tempting to just, like, crack this Relic.
Yeah, you should.
I'm scared of Snapcaster Mage Path on something, and then I don't win anyway. And, like, I'm only cracking it to hope that I draw a Lord, and if I mean, if I don't draw a Lord anyway, I'm still screwed.
But at least you're cycling. You filtered it from your next draw step.
Yeah, this is still a sign that they don't have...
Answers.
Okay, whatever. We're gonna hit them. Because, like, what is the most Batter Skull can attack for? 4? And I'm still attacking back for a lot more.
You don't have to let it attack at all. You just smash that Durham token with this move.
Yeah, I can do that.
He doesn't realize how screwed he is.
So when do I want to make my move? Now?
Because he's going to hope that the lifelink gets through to keep him in the game. He's desperate for that lifelink to connect. Because you're all tapped out, you can't block. He doesn't realize you got that dismember. And when you play it, he's going to resign.
No, I'm gonna pass. So here's my deal. I'm gonna give them the option to use a Cryptic Command on my Dismember. Because I will Dismember the Germ token. Okay, they're still attacking with everything, which means they don't have any blocker.
He's that lifelink to connect. He needs it. Resignation in 3, 2, 1.
They have a lot of cards in hand, so one of them can be Cryptic Command. I don't think Resignation's happening that quickly. It also is still a race. And they can also still... Actually, yeah, there's still quite a bit of a race. If they've got Cryptic Command in hand, it's going to be tough. Yes, tap out to do things. Oh, don't play Verdict, though. Do everything but Verdict. Son of a bitch! Okay, so, yeah, wipes their board. We can crack Relic, hopefully draw a creature. It's going to be important. I'm hoping they do nothing here. Oh, I needed to play something that turn.
It'll be okay.
I have to say no to both. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. Oh my god.
Keep cycling.
I guess so.
Alright, flash creature.
This is not ideal, though.
It's good. It'll be good.
Yep. So it's going to be a while till this Batterskull gets online. They have to pay 3 mana, bring it back to their hand, cast it. What's this going to be? Euro? Oh no. And I got rid of my relic. Okay. At least they're sort of far away from actually escaping it, because there's only one fetch land in play.
There's only 2.
Anyway, it's going to put their life total to 6. And they draw another card.
It's fine.
No, it's not. None of this is fine. And what I'm frustrated with, okay, what's an exile here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we shouldn't count these lands. There's 1, 2. Okay, how many non-lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've drawn way more land. We would, if we just drew like a decent, curve of threats, they would be completely dead, because I would, at the end of turn, just crush them with this Merfolk Trickster. Or Trickster and Lord or something.
Your worst nightmare.
I don't know about that. Or whatever, I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers at this point.
He had nothing.
But I guess I need an Island Walk Lord or I'm dead.
Now if he bricks, right? Oh, getting bad.
Yeah, they might be going to 2, so that they can pull the Batterskull back up and then put it back down. I guess I could draw Dismember too, that would work. So they're going to put Batterskull back in their hand, recast it.
And then it's just a clencher.
Then I have to top deck Dismember.
Or Lord.
Or a Lord, or...
You gonna pay with that fetch land? Can't imagine you would.
What else I could do? Can they put cards in the graveyard? No, they're gonna go for this. Okay.
Thank gosh it don't got haste.
Or Trickster. Actually, Trickster might win too. Okay, I'll put the Kumena speaker in play. So Trickster, Island Walk Lord.
So many outs.
Trickster, Island Walk Lord, Dismember. I don't know what else. Brazen Borrower.
So many outs. Come on! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is game 3.
Is it game 3?
No, this is game 2.
Yeah, it's game
I'm saying
2.
at least there is a game 3.
Well, we still might win it here, because they can attack. If we top deck an Island Walk Lord, we can stack for 6. I mean, they're attacking for 4, bringing the life total up to 6. So there's one more turn. There might be one more turn. I don't know what's in their hand. They could still have that Cryptic Command.
He probably just...
I have no idea what's in their hand.
Let out a huge
I mean,
sigh of relief.
we are... Yeah, they probably did throw out a huge sigh of relief. But another problem is we can't play Dismember anymore. Because we're going to go down to... Oh, no, we can. We can play Dismember. Or we'll go down to 1.
Very precarious place.
Oh, no, Dismember doesn't work because they're at 6. So I need the Island Walk Lord. Island Walk Lord or bust.
Come on. Come on. You got so many in your deck. Put one on 3, put one on 2.
No, I'm not going to put anything on 3. I could put 2 on 2, I guess.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes.
It's not an island walk lord.
It pumps them.
Yeah, but it's useless. If it's not useless, I guess I can double block this fucking germ token now. So close but no donut. Damn Supreme Verdict. Or hold on, maybe I can just take one more shot again. Okay, if you go to 10, I play Mistbinder, and I top deck another Island Walklord, I can still win. So I guess that's our best line. And we're still hoping that they drew garbage. Well, they got Steam Vent, so maybe they'll bolt us here. If they had bolt the entire time, we couldn't win. No, they keep playing lands. So there's still hope. I don't know if it's a good hope, but hope is hope. Hope is better than no hope.
You've been through half your deck already. It's nothing but Island Walkers and Pumpers. Come on. Come on. It
doesn't kill our opponent. Unfortunately.
Just tap that son of a bitch down. Use the cavern. So that he can't,
No. Oh, that's actually good. Because they're preparing for our Island Walkler, because I could attack. Oh no, but they could still bounce something if they wanted to. But anyway, they don't have a Cryptic Command in their hand anymore. And we still have a tricky Trickster. But anyway, I'd be very surprised if our opponent has air in hand. I mean, it's possible. It happens. It really does happen. Sometimes they just draw a bunch of lands, like maybe fetch lands because they know they don't have any more fetchable lands to go get. So they'll just keep it in their hand to bluff something. Oh, well, I mean, that was going to happen. But the question is, do they have a Snapcaster Mage for this Cryptic? Do they have another Supreme Verdict?
Come on, 3-0. Come on.
I will attack with everything, by the way.
You have so much. You have everything.
That's not bad. Hopefully they have... Hopefully the card that they're sandbagging is like Snapcast. It's not a Snapcaster Mage. I need it to be Cryptic Command. Because I can beat... Can't beat that thing, though. This is a stupid game. I guess this card was good. Okay, goodbye. Cryptic Command. Maybe they have their own force negation, but they don't know if they have a fetchable land for it. No, they do.
Game 3. Darn it. So many chances.
Yes. Oh, Mana Leak. I can pay for that. I guess they're looking for a good good opportunity for that thing. Okay, so now we get to attack. Oh, it's so close because if I attack with everything, if they block just a 3/3, they go to 1. So now I have to now block the Snapcaster Mage and I have to block the Germ token. I have to double block it. Oh, what if they put the Batterskull on the Snapcaster Mage? That would be gross. trying to think. If I attack with just one, they just take the damage. Then I attack with both of these things. I have to double block Batter Skull. I would lose the Merfolk Mistbinder. I can't let that happen. All right, let's just pass. We're on blocking duty. Still in. They have a lot of good top decks at this point, and also the Euro. Oh, they can probably get Euro in play now, right? How many cards? 5. 5? Oh, they don't have the 5 yet. They will soon.
No.
They have nothing to bounce, though. Because I can just put it back into play with Ether Vial.
This is true.
In fact, they do not want to bounce my Merfolk Trickster.
Maybe you'll... Oh, okay. It was a line.
Here's the biggest problem. I'm going to double block Batter Skull, block Snapcaster Mage. Oh, they don't attack with Snapcaster Mage, because if they attacked with Snapcaster Mage... If they attack with Snapcaster Mage and I kill it, then they can play the Euro. Oh, I guess the plan is equip Snapcaster Mage with the Batter Skull. I don't know how to get out of this point.
It's looking grim.
Looking pretty damn grim, yes.
Trickster after trickster. Ah.
Well, how long did you have these cards for? Well, I guess while you're like cryptic commanding, you didn't need to use Path to Exile. Okay, I'll concede. Oh, I shouldn't concede. I should continue to play because my opponent has 5 minutes left. We should just milk their timer. Whoops, that was a mistake.
Whatever you can.
Because that might be very important going into game 3. Hey, time scamming people is a real thing on Magic the Gathering Online. Well, okay, how many 1-drops? Still just Path to Exile, right? Path to Exile and the Arkham's Astrolabe, so not a lot of 1-drops. Grafdigger's Cage might be worth it. No, but it doesn't deal with the Sanctum. Spreading Seas might be worth it. Oh no, they have this stupid Arkham's Astrolabe. Well, I definitely feel like I could use that Benthic Biomancer over Kumena Speaker, especially when the games go long. So maybe this was the right thing to do. It's my artificial Silvergill Adept. I mean, we ran bad, in my opinion. I don't know how to put it, but like, Simic Merfolk feels so high variance. You like smash them, or... Because when things go bad, it's like so hard to come back. You're not really playing for the long game. I'm not in love with it, but I'll keep it.
It's got things, and he's mulliganed. Go to 5.
That's some good news.
Go to 5.
2 Dismembers might help.
Cat is enthralled with all this action going on.
Salud's right here. Right there. Force Negation is okay, I guess. We need one more Lord. If we get one more Island Walk Lord, I'm pretty confident.
Oh, his clock's in the red.
Good.
If you play a Path to Exile, I swear to... Okay.
It's fine.
That thing is going bye-bye.
Yes. It's going bye-bye. That's reasonable. See if they... It'd be interesting if they use Force of Negation on that.
Tossing the Cryptic, I guess. Play now.
I think I want one more island so I can hardcast this Force of Negation. Because we're going to get close to... what's it called? We're going to get close to Cryptic Command mana.
You will not live to see.
You're not gonna live either. Sword of Feast and Famine. Well, you're gonna have to hard cast it the hard way.
The old-fashioned way. Now they're like, another one.
Yeah.
Hold that mana up for the bounce, maybe.
No. I have to go for the kill. Really wanted a land so I could at least play Brazen Borrower or something at end of turn. Come on, Teferi. Just tap out for Teferi. Don't play a land! Damn it! Alright, then we're not snap dead. If we were dead, we were dead.
I thought he was just laughing his ass off. Just trying to milk the moment. No, he's done. 3-0.
Yes! Playing against control decks with Simic Merfolk sometimes is a sweat. Especially when you're not playing with Silvergill Adept. Hey, look at that! If this was Silvergill Adept, I wouldn't be able to cast it because of the damn fairy. Go Benthic Biomancer. Well, I have to admit, I really wanted an island so I could just hardcast the stupid Brazen Borrower. Back it up with Force Negations. I hope I illustrated, you know, the way you beat Stoneforge Mystic is just with Dismembers. I mean, they basically time-walk themselves twice. Alright, so, yeah, we're 3-0 so far. Let's move on to round 4. We finally lost the die roll. Or maybe we lost one of the first die rolls. That's fine, but these are the sort of hands, like, why I found Brazen Borrower to be pretty clunky, because, like, how do we even cast this thing? It's pretty impossible. We're up against another Flooded Strand deck. Snow-covered islands. You got it, boss. So I would, because we have no 1-drop, I would either like to draw 1-drop, which we did, or, and then even more ideally, we draw a land. Yeah.
That's right, you go down in life.
Another Astrolabe, that's okay. Emery, that's okay because we have Dismember. It was a pretty bad Emery.
What can Astrolabe be tapped for? What mana?
It filters the mana. You tap it, pay a colorless, and then you can turn it to any mana you want. So at the very least, we have some use for our Dismember with our 1 land. It's an ugly top deck. This sort of sucks because there's actually nothing here. But anyway, they could play Mishra's Bauble, and then that would suck.
And that would be it. Game over.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, I guess I get to still use it. That's the good news. Oh, no. Well, you know what? This league has been so awkward. But I guess at the same time, it's all worked out. I want lands. Draw 2 Ether Vial. Sure.
Takes him down. Vegas Odd says Pearl Trident.
Could be Brazen Borrower. Could be... Actually, could be anything. I don't know. Probably the Pearl Trident. I have some bad news. I've got... The Ether Vials are coming. So you can't steal them all.
Vegas was right. If you do want to steal them all, it's going to hurt you.
Actually, I should probably keep this Ether Vial in my hand so I can, like, loot it away with Benthic Biomancer. It's probably the appropriate thing to do.
Okay. Okay.
No, this is not okay. Nothing's okay here. I am not okay!
It's down to 10. Not nothing.
Maybe I should just play this. If I draw the extra land, I'm just going to... I won't immediately... I don't even think I would immediately adapt. I would just play my creatures out.
You took your vial upstairs. It's at 3.
Yeah, it's probably going for...
Godel?
Probably Whirza.
Free Whirza.
If they have another Emery, that would be funny.
If you get a land here, you can put some serious damage. Ooh.
Great, I drew
First time we've seen it all league. Can't use it.
And it's pretty poor. Drown in the lock. Less than or equal. Damn. Yeah, can't do anything. I want to save the Trickster for when Whirza comes down.
It's about to get snatched by another.
And then I can hit the what's it called? I can hit the Golem. Another Arcum's Astrolabe. Hoping this is a good thing. Yusha's Bauble. See, they can like Violin Whirza. I'll attack with both these two creatures. They Violin Whirza. Then before they block, I'll snipe off the sorry, the Construct. I always think it's a Golem, but it's a Construct token.
Stinks like a Golem.
I'll put these both to 2, because if I draw... Well, I want the ability to play two drop creatures, if I can. If they draw a card. I'm going to say no. Say yes.
Swing with empty.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
2-turn clock.
So they can play Whirza, spin. Here comes Whirza.
Karn the Great Creator. It's possible.
Hopefully they find a brick here. Tap all creatures and draw a card. Sure. Actually worked out really well. Because now they don't have anything for this. They never had anything for this, but it doesn't matter.
Tunk.
Okay, let's hope we draw either a land so I can get rid of this damn Spreading Seas and turn into an Island Walk Lord. I don't even need an Island Walk Lord, I just need a Lord. Another Merfolk Mistbinder would be fine. So like even a Reejerey would be fine, so I'll take up the Ether Vial to 3. Alright, are we spinning? Because I like the point where Urza's spinning and praying. Because that's where we're in good shape. They find another Whirza. That sort of sucks, because now they got the Golem. Sorry, the Construct.
Thank goodness it's legendary.
Sword of the Meek. Okay, Island Walk Lord for the win.
Let's tick her up. Just in case.
Yeah, I will. Tick one of them up.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Something up one
so,
black mana. Do they have Fatal Push?
Yes. Yes, they do. But I'm not going to care. Okay, they resign. Screw you, Whirza! Screw you!
4-0. It's coming.
And we were on the draw. I love when a plan comes together. My Dismembers came in handy. Okay, so what do we want? We want Brazen Borrower. I think we want Force Negation. Hits Cryptic Command, and we hit the Thopter Foundry. Relic is okay. Actually, it's not necessary. Chalice of the Void is really iffy. Putting it on 1 is okay, because it hits Fatal Push. It hits Explosives on 1. It hits Arkham's Astrolabe. Oh, there's something else I'm missing. I guess they're not playing with Galvanic Blast anymore. I may not need very much. I definitely don't want the Spreading Seas. I definitely want Dismember. You need Dismember for Whirza, Golem, Construct Token, Emery, Gilded Goose if some versions are playing it, but I think those are outdated. Or maybe this is just a clean way of playing. I just got rid of... What did I put in? I brought in 3 cards. What did I take out?
Spreading Seas.
Oh, I did not bring the relics in. I brought in the Brazen Borrower and the last Force Negation. Force Negation can also counter Whir of Invention. And Brazen Borrower, you need it to bounce Ensnaring Bridge. Maybe this is just all I do.
Yeah.
Maybe Damping Sphere. I don't know if Damping Sphere is good in this matchup. I think we're just going to leave it at that. Submit it. Ether Vial sort of sucks a little bit. Because they can steal the damn thing. Archmage's Charm has hit rock bottom in price. I suggest people get it. This hand's sort of poop, but it's a bit aggro if we draw like one...
It went to 5.
If we draw like one... more lore, this could be really... It's fine. I wish I had a little bit more interaction. Like, for example, an unchecked Emery sucks. The fact that they've mulliganed to nothing is sort of good. Ah, that's fine. I like that. Makes my hand a little bit more mana efficient. Hopefully they don't fucking steal it.
This is going to be turn 3. A completely spent Sanctuary.
Yes.
They do not get the treat.
Oh, good. We got the answer to...
The Construct.
Yeah, the Construct. So what do I throw out there? The Trickster? Or the Mistbinder? I think I'll put out the Trickster. I don't want... If they have Fatal Push, I don't want them to use it at the end of turn. Gonna make their mana awkward. I think if they play, say, Whirza, we have enough answers in our hand anyway. Stop doing things. That's fine with me too.
Hey, they mulligan deep. That's what happens when you mulligan deep. Maybe they're getting ready for a Thoughtseize.
Okay.
Whatever.
We had foreseen it.
Your funeral, pal.
Actually, Ether Vial is going to work really well with these Waterlog Groves that we're drawing. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Alright.
Trying to see what's the most mana efficient thing we can do. I guess it's going to end up being... Okay, I guess it's going to start off with playing Merfolk Mistbinder. And then we're going to hardcast a Benthic Biomancer. And then we can make a decision what we want to do with Brazen Borrower or Merfolk Trickster or Loot with the Benthic Biomancer. Because I might just adapt it just to get the king bigger. 4-0! Da-da-da! Da-da-da! They have conceded from the game. We are 4-0 so far with Simic Merfolk, the aggro.
What do you think their hand was full of?
Garbage. Just garbage.
Stuff they couldn't cast.
Just expensive stuff. They're probably like Cryptic Command and, I don't know, a bunch of Whirzas. Maybe Emery. Can't cast Emery on 2 mana. No artifacts. Something clunky. Something clunky. Or... Nah, something clunky. I don't know.
Alright.
I was trying to think, maybe Drown in the Lock, but they can Drown in the Lock at least. Oh no, they can't Drown in the Lock these things. They can't. They're too big. They only have one card in the grade. Yeah, so it could be a bunch of Drown in the Locks, and they're like, okay, I just can't beat this. We're done here. That's fine with me. Alright, we're 4-0 so far. Let's move on to round 5. We lost the die roll. Ooh, this hand's risky. It's like a one-lander, because we can't use the Mutavault mana almost at all. I'm gonna keep it.
There's always a game 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. At least I can always play a creature every turn.
They mulligan.
And if I do draw a land, we'll curve out pretty well.
No amulet bullshit.
Did they just not realize they're on the play? Oh, damn. Crash through. Oh, we're up against Prowess. Oh, that's a tough matchup going for the 5-0. That's very tough.
Chalice will see you through it.
That's a bad draw. Okay, Merfolk. This is going to be tough, because like these can get sniped off by
everything.
Lava Dart.
Literally everything.
This was a really crappy draw.
Off to the races.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hope for we're gonna hope for Chalice on 1 in game 2. That is a little bit ugly.
Play 2 1-drops. Let him exhaust his resources.
I guess we'll play a Lord and hope it lives. Because I want to use Merfolk Trickster for the first creature that enters the battlefield. Well, at least they're like not really doing anything. That is a bonus.
To your face.
My options are play Merfolk Trickster, or I could play Benthic Biomancer and then hold up the adaptability, or I could adapt at the end of their turn, and if they want to Lava Dart it, I'm not happy about that, but... Or I can play Kumena Speaker, and I always have Mutavault up. Or I could play Kumena Speaker and a Benthic Biomancer, and if they want to Lava Dart the Benthic Biomancer, they lose a card in their graveyard, and they lose they lose a mountain on the battlefield. That'll make it harder for them to cast Bedlam Reveler. I guess that's a reasonable thing to do. And then this Kumena Speaker will be a 1/1, but if they ever try to kill it, I can activate Mutavault. And hopefully that matters. I need to put stuff on the battlefield. Oops, undo. Okay, so... Right, okay. So now they can use the other Lava Dart. Hold on, where is this going? Is this aiming at a target? I guess it doesn't matter. And then they can use this Lava Dart and this Benthic Biomancer. But then they're running out of resources. So that's not bad. They've already mulliganed. They hit me? Oh, they're gonna play Light Up the Stage. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit more excited. They found a Bedlam Reveler. Can they get it and play though? And did they find another? No, they didn't find another Lava Dart. There's just 2 Lava Darts in the Exile Zone. What's the actual casting cost of this? A lot. Okay, another Cavern of Souls is nice. Oh, they're just gonna... Okay, they just resign. They just don't like their spot. That's fine with me. They can't use the Bedlam... They can't use the Bedlam Reveler. Alright, that was a nice lucky game 1. We're running good. Now let's screw them over with this Chalice of the Void. Get him! We're gonna get him!
Damping Spear is good.
I don't know if it's good. Like, I don't like it. Okay, hold on. Let's look. I'm gonna actually keep Dismember in the deck. Something I don't normally do, but we're gonna do it this time.
Just so you know, she's sitting on your laptop. Just in case that might be a problem.
Hopefully she doesn't disconnect me from the internet. I'm not in love with Force of Negation in this matchup. because I don't want to 2-for-1 myself. So maybe we'll take Force Negation out. I don't like Damping Sphere. The problem with Damping Sphere is, like, they can have these games where they're playing multiple things a turn, but ideally they just have this one drop in play, and they'll play something on their turn, then something on my turn, one thing on their turn, one thing on my turn. So it's easy to play around. Relic is an okay choice, can keep Bedlam Reveler down, and also in theory exile Lava Darts. Chalice on 1 is the dream. And then we just hope our opponent doesn't have a Braid.
That's where you get Chalice on 2. Also.
Maybe Brazen Barber is still okay, even though it's weak to Lava Dart. Okay, I'll have 1 Force Negation for the late game. And also maybe we can protect our Chalice. So, new plan with Dismember. Usually I don't play with Dismember. Usually I side it out. I'm going to put my faith in Dismember because sometimes, like in that game, they don't have that 1-drop creature. They don't have anything. They're just dead. Okay, we'll keep this. It's actually a decent hand. We might get hit for quite a bit of damage in the first turn. But that's just how it's going to be.
Are you going to peg that mage?
Not now. I'm going to get hit pretty hard by it, for at least 1 turn. Let's hope Ether Vial survives. Because I'm going to be dependent on it. Metamorphose. We're not out of it yet. And they're always in multiples, of course. Ah, that's devastating. So I'm just trying to encourage them to play out their spells. It's okay.
You got a pretty rocky definition for the word okay.
They played their Lightning Bolt at sorcery speed. That's a bit weird. Okay, hopefully this thing dies.
It would die.
Well, I have something to play.
Surprise.
Great. 4/3 creature. We're dead.
One lander.
Basically.
You hope for too much.
Whereas, I mean, really, it's because they got the Abrade. I don't even... How many Abrades do they have? I'm sure... Oh, God, Runaway Steamkin is very good against us.
I wondered where you ran off to.
Yeah.
There he is.
Maybe Relic is good enough just to exile the graveyard. Well, anyway, this is too late. We're just dead. I'm not coming back.
Just run it back. It's good.
I hate these games of Magic where... Okay, it's not... We didn't run bad. Our opponent, like, you know, had a Braid. So that's what their deck does. But even then, we didn't draw another land, so the hand was pretty clunky anyway. It would have turned out pretty clunky. On the play, I think I'll get rid of the... The problem is I'm playing Chalice on 1. Relic looks better when I don't have Chalice in the deck. I don't know, is Damping Sphere good? Looks terrible to me. Nice, Cement. May the Force be with us.
I need to make a card called Relic of the Void. where you cannot play any spell with a converted mana cost of the card you exiled with its normal. I gotta think this out a little.
Yeah. 7 hand we can keep. 7 card hand we can keep. Yeah, we can keep it, but I'm not thrilled. Well, do you know what? Like, the hand is actually still good.
Just get some lands. You got everything you need right
You know,
here.
if I don't get lands, I think it'll still be okay. Well, maybe I want 1 land. Or a green source. I don't need it now, because I'm definitely going to use this Dismember. Actually, you know, this is okay. That worked out. That worked out perfectly.
Then draw the. Oh, okay. He is.
Yeah, I'm probably going to Dismember that. Because that is a real son of a... That's like Prowess, but it never goes away.
Just like this deck.
Alright, we're gonna hit our opponent for a ton next turn, so I like where this is going. Just hope they don't have a handful of Manamorphose or something. Great.
Ooh.
We'll tick the vial up for sure. For that, we'll definitely tick the vial up.
If you don't block, you're a fool.
Just getting all the damage we can.
Didn't see that shit coming. Poof. 2 blockers. What do you got?
So they could still have a lot of removal. Manamorphose, of course. It's always like that. Only starts off with Manamorphose. So I mean, they could like Bolt, Lava Dart, shoot twice. Okay, Soulscar Mage. Please don't have 1 bolt. Please. Okay, Lava Dart. You can use up 3 Lava Darts or something. That's bizarre.
This is looking terrible.
Okay, so we're definitely ticking this up.
You should stay. Don't go. This is huge.
It would have been great if I drew a Merfolk that could play Reejerey and then get a tap.
You should be very cautious. You tick that vial up.
Burst Lightning? Nope. It's not going to work here. Well, I guess they can block it, but...
It's fine. It's fine.
No, yeah, it's actually important to keep this thing alive, because it makes all my creatures bigger. Oh, they still have the Lava Dart. Forgot about that. Well, their blocks... Oh no, their blocks are not bad. Their blocks are not bad, so they can eat a Lord now. Shoot! So maybe I had to just attack with the Kumena speakers. Ugh, I screwed that up. No! Well, they're running out of resources themselves, so maybe I can still come back here. They'll take 4 from the Kumena speakers. That's not how I want it to go, though. Okay, I'm going to play this, so I don't want to take any damage. But we're vulnerable now. We're pretty vulnerable. The whole board can get wiped pretty quickly. Don't stomp me, bro. I don't know what happened. I guess they just ran out of gas or something. But we won.
5-0.
5-0. Oh, great. So I don't know. The games were very, very, very awkward. But somehow we pulled it through. I'll tell you one thing that helped us pull it through. It was because we were still aggro, and we always put our opponent under a lot of pressure and forced them to top deck what they needed in order to deal with our board. That's really what it came down to. Was Benthic Biomancer better than Silvergill Adept?
Yeah.
I don't know if it proved that in this league. I don't know if there's any situations where Benthic Biomancer was literally better than Silvergill Adept, but I do think I'd sleep better at night knowing that I've Benthic Biomancer instead of Silvergill Adept. Now remember, Silvergill Adept is still good, alright? If you want to play Silvergill Adept in your Simic Merfolk deck, especially if there's a lot of Jund, Death Shadow, and Control going around, I definitely think that's the route that you should go. But I don't know if there's enough of that going on. Like, a lot of our matchups, so like, you look at, I actually think, I'm not sure how I feel about Silvergill Adept versus Benthic Biomancer in the Prowess matchup. Because Silvergill Adept, well, it's an attrition-based matchup, but Silvergill Adept is clunky. But against Whirza, I definitely don't want Silvergill Adept. I want the one-drop creatures and just put a lot of pressure on my opponent. Against not all the Stoneforge decks, but I think in general against Stoneforge Mystic decks, I might want Benthic Biomancer. If it's a Supreme Verdict heavy deck, then you're going to want to have Silvergill Adept, because Silvergill Adept helps you grind through those Supreme Verdicts, whereas Benthic Biomancer sorta can do that. Anyway, I think the matches were really awkward, but it worked out for us.
Someone platinum angeled themselves to oblivion.
That was hilarious. Yeah, we were up against some pony moves too. That was hilarious.
Oh, Platinum Empyrean.
Platinum Empyrean, yeah, where they madcap experimented themselves to death. I think against Storm, I would rather have Benthic Biomancer, because it's all about creating the turn 4 kills in that matchup now. I think you want to race Storm as effectively as possible, and Benthic Biomancer facilitates that. Whatever, I think that's it. This is just how, if I play Simic, this is how I want to play it. But if you want to play, like, Silvergill Adept is not a bad choice, and also Collector Oof is fine also in the metagame. I just opted not to play it. As you see against, like, without Mox Opal, it's worth a lot less, because Mox Opal is not part of the Whirza deck anymore, and also there's no affinity or Hardened Scales affinity, or there's basically they don't exist. And I'm just gonna leave this to everybody. Remember about Aquatex Will, especially if Tron, like just regular Tron, is not gonna be a big part of the metagame. Aquatex Will might be the real deal. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we still need Spreading Seas for, like, Eldrazi Tron. And also Eldrazi Tron might play Chalice on one, and now Aquatex will screw us over in that case. But we got a nice 5-0. Nice 5-0 with a nice Simic Merfolk deck. I'm a little attached to the Violus slow mid-rangey decks in Modern right now, but I can see if I step away, being aggro and getting underneath our opponents is a pretty good viable strategy. And definitely, if you're playing Simic Merfolk, you're also doing the right thing. But anyway, that's going to be our league for today. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com and the MTG Mastermind for being our sponsors. This has been Nikachu with his brother, playing with Simic Merfolk in Modern.